Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, today on the old Beshaggin' Wagon here, decided to show this exterior here a little love. As some of you may have seen in a couple of my other videos, bought this car almost 2 years ago now. Slowly trying to get it back on the road and get it going. Hadn't been licensed, best I can tell, since 1976. Got it pretty decent shape mechanically now, I hope. So today, I want to put a little patina sauce on this. As discussed in previous videos, it seems like people either you love it or you hate patina. So I've pondered the various products out there, everything from the boiled linseed oil to penetrol, wipe on clear coats, spray on clear coats. I've not actually seen, I haven't seen the penetrol in person, but I have seen the boiled linseed and the spray on clear coats. And those were okay, but I'm wanting just a satin finish, a semi-gloss, if you will. I don't care for the matte finish. And so what I'm going to use today is Sweet Patina Sauce. Patina Preserver, they call it. And I'm not endorsing this product. They're not sponsoring this video. Just after several reviews, videos, this is what I'm going to do. In preparation for this, I used a combination. They sell a cleaner, basically a degreaser, and that's what you want. And you want to make sure you get all the grease off of the surface. And you want to, I say, rough it up just a little bit so this will penetrate. I used a combination of Simple Green, Dawn dishwashing detergent, and then a slightly worn out gray Scotch-Brite pad. First time I've ever washed a car with a Scotch-Brite pad, but I didn't want it to take too much of the rust / patina off, and I was pleased with the results. It did knock the very surface of the rust off, but deep down it's still there. So what I'm going to do now is give you a little walk around here of the car before.
Well, in true amateur YouTube fashion, when I moved the camera to do this walk around, I forgot to turn the microphone on. So I'll give just a little voice over here, just kind of pointing out some of the features that I find fascinating about this patina thing, and that's especially this top. I don't understand how you can have rust with that many various colors and all in such a tight area, but that's definitely my favorite part of the car as far as the patina is up here on the roof. So I was really anxious to see what this the patina sauce was going to do for it. This quarter panel has, as we'll see on the other side, it has a lot more, and I really like this Easy Does It sticker there. Hard to tell how long that's been on there. I'm going to say since the early 70s. The sticker below it is for a, I forget the name of the festival out in Colorado, and it had a date of, best I could tell, it was rubbed off some 1976. This quarter panel, like the roof, has almost just, as you can see, a solid patina, and again, I just really like that. I wouldn't like the whole car. I think the body color still really helps bring it out, as well the contrasts in it. The fenders are pretty evenly patinaed, as well as the hood. I don't think this thing, it couldn't have set out under a tree or anything. I don't believe it would have achieved this evenness, if you will, of the patina. But that's about all we got going there. So oh, that part fitted. Well, here I'm just reading the label on there. As usual, use it in a well ventilated area. Don't let it really come in contact with your skin. I mean, it's nothing. Just read and follow all the safety directions on there. It's, my opinion, it's not as volatile as a lot of paint solvents and stuff, but it's still something you don't want to get all over you, and you don't want to be breathing those fumes. So you just use the traditional night trail rubber gloves to keep it off your hands. Uh, Again, the ease of application was just great, and it's as thin as water, so you got to be very careful with it. They send a application pad, if you will, basically a microfiber towel. That's what you use to apply the sauce on, and then use a Microsoft towel after it's set about 10-15 minutes to wipe the the excess off. Also, too, caution about when you get ready to dispose of your rags, both the one you're applying and that you're going to wipe it off with. Don't wad them up, throw them in the trash. Spread them out outside, let them dry out completely before you discard them, because they can have spontaneous combustion and ignite on you if you just throw those wet rags, wad them up, throw them in a container or in the trash can. So just be very careful when you do dispose of your rags. As you can see there, that little spot, and was it about a 2-inch diameter that I put on that pad where I folded it up, started applying it here. Again, it's nothing. It's just like wiping it down with water. That's all it is. I didn't bother to mask any of the trim or anything. I don't believe that's necessary. It won't hurt if you get it on it. It'll just give it the sheen as well. But just goes on evenly. That's the color of it. That's not the patina that's coming off on the rag, although a very minute part did. But the color of the sauce is that kind of amber. I've read some things that said it's still nothing more than boiled linseed oil. I don't know. It's supposed to be a proprietary type product, but here you can see how glossy it is when it does go on at first. It won't dry that glossy. That's where I'd screwed up at the end of that last frame before my sound quit. That particular part of the fender is actually rough. It's not rusted through by any means, but for whatever reason, that one spot on the whole car has a very distinct texture, if you will, to it. I mean, it even feels rough to the touch when you go over it. So I was really anxious to see how well that was going to turn out with this sauce. As you'll see towards the conclusion.
Well, guys, I've finished the job here. I'm really pleased with the Sweet Patina Sauce. I put about, I don't know if you want to call it 3 applications or 3 coats on it. And instructions say you can just keep putting as many as you want on there till you get the desired sheen that you're after. I like it. It's got I don't know how well the camera will pick up on it when I walk around and show you, but it has a very nice satin sheen to it. One thing to keep in mind too, the rags you use to apply it and wipe it on and off with, be sure to spread those out, take them outside, because evidently the chemicals in there can cause them to spontaneously combust. You don't want to set your house or shop on fire. So one thing I did learn as I was showing you when I was applying it, the temperature wasn't but about 75, overcast, but the sun began to come out, and it didn't like that. It started drying out a little too quick for my liking, so I pulled it in the garage, and it worked much better in my opinion. It seemed to level out and just overall was better, and it was cooler on me as well. So I'm gonna grab the camera here and walk around, and hopefully you'll like it as much as I do. The camera's not really going to do it too much justice. Really a lot more noticeable in the garage where the It's not quite so bright. Although, hopefully you can tell the biggest difference in this top. I'm just really, really digging the way that the top turned out. Kind of reminds me of a bronze statue, an oil rubbed bronze statue. In particular, back here at these wild colors. I forget what I paid for the stuff. It wasn't too terribly expensive at all, and I got a ton left. I mean, a ton. And I'm gonna keep the car in the garage. What I've seen online and what have you, most guys say if you leave it outside, maybe touch it up once a year. I mean, the stuff goes on super easy and wipe on, wipe off. But yeah, on this patina, it really, really did the trick in my opinion. Don't know if it's nice enough that the wife will ride in it now. Probably not, but that's okay too, I guess. So again, there, sun's kind of coming out, hitting directly on that. Hopefully the camera will pick that up there to where you can see that sheen that there is to it. People talk about the smell of it, and it does smell exceptionally good. And the ultimate outcome. Plus, if I'm not mistaken, according to the instructions, I believe it's Gojo. If you wanted to get this back off and do a traditional paint job or something along those lines, just take some Gojo and or Goo Gone, I believe it was, and it'll take it off. So it's not a permanent application in that respect. My understanding is you use the boiled linseed oil. Once you put that stuff on, you're done. You're not going to be able to. I guess if you did media blasting or something on the whole car, you could get it all off. But so again, thanks for stopping by, and see you on the next one. Thanks.